Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, we chopped it up, so I guess we better stick it back together.
So as always, everything's going as smoothly as ever. Taking the steering stuff off the old cross member. New cross members there. Some scrap is in the truck already. So we're now going to try and get this frame up, possibly drop a wheel, put a dolly, somehow get it out. Let's see. See how this goes. First of all, I'm going to make it a bit more dodgy by employing a brick. Ooh. As per usual in this garage, a persuader is needed. Safety glasses and ear protection as well when hammering, because I'm a delicate flower. Tell you one thing I did. I constantly moaned that this wouldn't take anything off, and I went from a 24 watt hour battery to a 4 ampere hour battery. It now works really, really well. That was loose, that was not a clear representation. Next time you think you don't need 17,000 of these little dollies, go buy more. I need more. No idea what to do now. Oh, didn't want that to happen. Ha, you know what? The drums roll. Get off. I hate it when brake pipes don't undo themselves from the frame. It resisted a second too long.
Now at this point, I seem to have had a complete brain blip, as you are expecting some kind of witty refitting of the newer front cross member. But I didn't film it. Don't know why. But it's in, and it's kind of the same as it came out, you know, brop, power gun thing, bolt, loosener, tightener, and it's back in. It's only back in temporary right now, because I just wanted it in to get the frame welded back together. So it's going to be coming back out to get a little bit of paint, and then going back in. So let's move on.
We have got to the point of burning some wire. So we have the diagonal measurement, millimeter same both ways, measure between body mounts, because I haven't removed the rear one and moved it yet, so that's where it was. That's the same. Got metal clamped all over the place to keep it straight. Got the sleeves on the inside of the old frame, holding it on the inside as well. Measured that absolutely perfectly flat, and that absolutely perfectly flat. So I think we're ready. No turning back after this, unless I want a short bed. Then it'll get weird. So obviously the machine's turned up all the way. I'm going to weld the bottom first, and then if anything does move, it can contract up. It's going to contract. So it can contract up as opposed to contracting down. progress so far. So the vertical weld ain't pretty. It's pumping a load of wire out and I moved really slow, so it's built up wire on the weld, but that's fine. So what I've actually done, I've actually ground a gap there, ground a gap there, ground a gap there, and there was a gap there anyway, because I didn't bevel the edges enough either, or probably leave enough gap for the weld to go into. So it is what it is. And as you see, same on that side, it just sits proud, so I'm gonna have to ground that down. And then on the inside, there is tons of weld holding it all together. I've yet to do a lot of the upper stuff. It's the same on this side. Okay, let's carry on and burn it in. That'll do for me. Happy days. So, chopped out the transmission cross member as well. I'm going to be taking those rivet heads off, because whatever to do with the transmission, it's not going to be that one. I've been reliably informed off the forums and groups, so let's hope that was true. There we go, one piece. You know, and I'm pretty sure, you know, it's within an inch or two, side to side. It'll be fine. Another day we are. Now, if you remember, I had a bit of just like a step here before. I didn't like that. So I've metal finished it and it's all absolutely perfectly flat now. No imperfections anywhere. Right, pretty happy with progress. Wire wheeled everything from here all the way back. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Corroseal up to kind of there, and then there back, because this is going to come back off. Yeah, so wire wheeled all the way back to this area. What I'm doing now is I'm going to move this rear mount 12 inches back. I'm better with templates than measurements. Generally, if I have a choice, I'll go for a template over a measurement. So we've got this line here, and then I've welded that there, welded, and then that sits there. So that's going to be the perfect height. So we're just going to do these rivets. Oh my God, I've seen people with those air rivet guns that take air chisels that take rivets out. So easy. With an angle grinder, it takes so long. So gonna do that, then hit everything with brake cleaner to rinse everything off and degrease, and then hit it all with Corroseal. Right, we've had our brake cleaner degreasing of the frame. It's wire wheeled, so I'm just gonna do sections and blah, blah, blah. The reason why I'm doing that now is because I'm waiting for the weld-through primer to dry for the rear cab mount before I put that on. And the cab mount is drying there. I think that's about it for now, so let's get on. I was feeling lonely because you guys weren't along for the Corroseal ride. So, here we go. I think what I'll do is, because the whole frame isn't rusty, so this only sticks to rust. Everywhere else I think it just goes clear or something. So I think what I may do is then use a spray primer for the rest of the, you know, bits that don't have this primer on it. Still, it seems to have some power steering fluid underneath because the paint ain't sticking to it, but you know what? It's fine. Well, look at that. Kind of looks brand new. Not. Okay, so in the same way that the straight cut on the frame, I hope, exploded the internet, I have no bolts. And I hate drilling holes like this because the holes walk and they never stay in the right place. So I'm going to weld the rear cab mount on. Again, I don't know. It'll just be funny watching the internet explode. Oh my God, welding the cab mount on. Everybody's going to die. Not people in the truck, but everybody who's not in the truck, they're all going to die. Hee hee. There we go, all done. I ran 2 beads on top as well. That ain't going nowhere. Not actually a bad day for my usual level of productiveness. So we got the frame wall, wire wheel down, core sealed, and rear cab mounts moved back 12 inches. So, and then the bits that I didn't core seal before, done. So we'll see how that reacts over the week, and I don't know. So I just sprayed that bit with just a random enamel that I had, and I just want to see what the reaction, or if I get any reaction, and if it likes Corroseal as a primer. So we'll see how that goes. The next step is paint, and hopefully we will have figured out a painting solution by then. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.